Hi Leos, so I'm starting my full moon readings. I thought I'd start with the fire signs, seeing as it's the Aries full moon tomorrow, so I can get hold of my cards. I'm going to go straight into it, so I'm going to use the Spiritual Empowerment deck. If you can hear any buzzing in the background, it's my dryer. So, for my Leos, spiritual. Going on spiritually for my Leos. Trapped in fear. I don't know why you're at such an angle. I have to use my stupid phone. Not technological. Right, so some of my Leos trapped in fear, trapped in your own mind. Could have been the ending of a karmic situation with the 8. So we're feeling a bit low at the minute. We need to get into the higher vibration of the 8. That's the situation. So we're kind of feeling a little bit stuck. So what's the challenge? Sorry about that. I have to use my phone. It winds me up. So the challenge for my Leos is the base chakra. So we need to get you grounded. So the challenge is to ground yourself. Feeling grounded. Yeah, I'm feeling like a low mood. Sorry, this is getting on my nerves. I feel like I'm really... That's better. Yeah, some of my Leos are feeling like low, in a lower vibration at the minute. So, why is this coming around now? For my Leos. Recognition and reward. Free. Oh. Lost you. Popping my phone, or I'm proper professional and all that, aren't I? So free, yeah, body, mind, and spirit. I feel like there's been big changes, and you're not seeing the blessing in it just yet because we've got his head down. So you know, usually I won't see it like that, but I am seeing it like that. I'm seeing. This has happened for a positive reason. So especially with the trapped in fear, I do feel like we've ended some kind of karmic situation and we're kind of now feeling a little bit lost. The challenge is the root chakra, probably being a bit imbalanced. So the challenge is to balance the root chakra, gain stability again. And why is it coming around? You need to recognise what's going on. You know, recognise and reward. You know, there'll be a blessing following this. So, it's past my Leos. It's a past. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune spun in your favour in the recent past, but better. She's actually not barking at anything. Oi! Here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune spun in your favour. I feel like you've ended a situation, you know, that you can, it's like, this could have been going on for years. It might not have just been a situation. This could be like cycles in your life, so where you keep losing yourself and having to find yourself. So something's like kind of ended for a new beginning because it's time now to find yourself. It's time to get out of your head and stop, you know, kind of get up. You need to raise your vibrations. That's what I keep getting. Raise the vibrations. Healing. You fell again. Leo, what are you doing to me? You Leos. Right. So, I'm still at an angle, but I'm keeping it there. If I'm not meant to be like that. So, why is it at present, I mean? At present, so we've got awareness and the waiting game. So, it's like you feel like you're going around in circles. You know, what is coming for me? You know, your true life's there. I'm seeing 8 again. I always see that as an 8. You know, we're going from this, we're setting roots now, and we're getting into this high vibration, and it's time for you to blossom. It's time for you to learn from these lessons that you've been going round in circles in. You know, you've been going round in circles. It's just a waiting game now to come out of it. On top of that, we've got awareness. So the Magician, so you're manifesting, and you're probably manifesting change, but you're becoming more aware as well, I think, of the cycles that you've been living. It's like you're sitting there and reviewing and evaluating the past cycles and stuff. And yeah, you could be in a low vibration, but I do feel like you're going to see, or you are seeing, you are aware, you're becoming aware of these past situations, of these past cycles that you've been living, where you keep going round and round and round, and we always find ourselves back in these cycles until we learn the lesson. Now this time I feel like you're learning it. So then you can go into the next, you can go in, and I don't mean a next negative cycle, I see you going into a positive cycle. You're becoming aware. So, near future for my Leos. What's coming up in the near future spiritually for my Leos? Authority. Gaining control of yourself again. So, you could have come out of a relationship, ending that, like, relationship cycles that you keep finding yourself stuck in, and now you're stuck in your head. But it's time to find you. I do feel like the 4 I always see it's stability anyway, but it's authority. It's like gaining control of yourself, knowing your worth, self-worth, knowing your worth, not taking no shit. Major Arcana, you've got 4 Major Arcanas, so you're definitely on to a new path. You're powering the situation. Patience and planning, yeah, like I was saying a bit ago, I feel like you're now in the part of reviewing and evaluating the past, why things have happened, why have I behaved like this, why has this always happened, and you need to be patient with yourself while you do this healing, because you are becoming aware of the situation. So there's patience and planning your future, your own, what do you want, you're finding yourself. What do you want out of life? Not anyone else. What do you want? You're the boss of your own life. You're the creator. You are manifesting your own life with with the Magician. So you can have what you want. Plan what you want. Be patient with yourself in this process, though. You're coming out on top. Outside influences. Hope. 7 and 1, numerology 8, karmic number. So outside influences, it's like you've still got the hope. I do feel like this is like relationship wise, and you're now like on your own taking control of it. Could be codependency or something. But if you look at that, there's a person there. So it's like there's this hope, that you end these cycles and you do meet the one type of thing. But I feel like you need to find you first. You are the one. You are your own soulmate. That's how I see it anyway. But, you're your own soulmate. And then we find a counterpart that fits in with us and what we want, Hope, Sophia's sacral chakra. Yeah, I'm definitely going with relationships. Sacral chakra is sexual organs and things like that. So it's like hopes and fears. I feel like spirit are trying to detoxify your sacral chakra from any past energies, any past relationships, energies left over from past relationships. Each time we spend time with a person, like especially in a relationship. I hate relationships. We want partnerships, not relationships. But it's like we fall, especially women, we carry energy from that person we've spent that time with. So there's a need to detoxify, and I feel like they're detoxifying, ready for a brand new start. It's all about the sacral chakra. There's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of womb energy going on here. Even for the men, you still carry it. You came from a womb, Oh. Outcome, yeah. Soulmate. Spiritual union. So no, it's there, but stop thinking about it, because at the minute, you need to focus on you. Your spiritual tarot is saying it's there, but you need to do the self-healing and get control of you. Find you, and then that person will find you. Especially if it's a soulmate, they can't help. I don't know why I did that then. They can't help but find you once you've found yourself. you're finding yourself, you're ending a karmic cycle here. And I do feel like you're still in like the heartbreak part of it, or maybe carrying fear. It's time to gain control of his own mind and put patience and planning into this healing. Finding you, what do you want to experience? What do you want to do with your life? What's your purpose? What's your, you know, even if it's changes in work and things like that. What do you want to? What do you want your legacy to be? I don't know why I wanted to say that. Don't worry about future. I kind of want to say don't even think about relationships right now, because you need to deal with your healing. So obviously this isn't going to resonate with all Leos, but I am seeing a spiritual union coming from this, because you find yourself and you're gaining control, clearing the sacral chakra, which then allows the energy in for a true soulmate. So let's do your empowerment cards, but they're really good. You just need to find yourself and have faith in yourself. Becoming independent. Even if you're with a soulmate, you're still independent. You're two separate souls, you know, coming together to work together. People see it as like blending and all that. I don't see it like that. You've got to be whole as a person. Situation, yeah, sacral chakra again. So the situation, sacral chakra, it's calling out relationships to me. So I feel like I'm talking to something, yeah, because your challenge is you're feeling abandoned and lonely at the minute. But the abandoned and lonely card means that there were a need for these people to go, you know, they're no good for you. And you might be feeling abandoned and lonely or not knowing which way to go. But the hand of the divine, it like leads you, it's saying, you know, follow me, follow my guidance, and I'll lead you to the person or the people, you know, that are going to bring light into your life, better, you know, less toxic energy. So why is this coming around now for my Leos? Why is this coming around for my Leos? Whoa, wait a minute. Why is this message coming now for my Leos? Cutting cords, because you need to cut the cords. As I was saying earlier, each time we spend time with a person, especially sexually or whatever, you create a cord, an energy cord to that person, and it still allows them to drain you even when they're not near you. But it's coming around because I feel like you've cut the cords. I feel like there's a recent breakup or something like that. You're cutting cords, but it was dragging you down anyway. You're going up. Maybe that's why I got womb energy. You know, they actually look like umbilical cords. Recent past, Mother Nature. So recent past, Mother Nature. So it's like you are starting to blossom. You're starting to find yourself. You just need to root yourself. You know, she's the divine feminine. She's blossoming. You're going through a major arcanic event, and if you've ever heard of the tree of life, I always see major arcanic events as a new branch on that tree, and a new branch on that tree has started to grow. It's either that or someone's got issues with them all. At present, we've got letting go. I feel like I'm talking to Leos who have been recently hurt in love. It's like you're reminiscing the past. And sometimes when we do that, we kind of sit back and we remember all the good things. And I kind of feel like you need to balance that and remember why this happened in the first place. You know, shit needed burning. You know, the gates needed locking and blocking. You can't keep reminiscing on the past. We've got to go forward. You've got to let go of this. And that's what you're doing at the minute. You're letting go. Near future. Oh, Luna. The moon. So, full moon. Tomorrow, the 13th. In the UK, the full moon is tomorrow on the 13th, and I called this card Luna 13 when I drew it. I don't know why I called it Luna 13, but 13, divine feminine energy, and getting on top of your emotions. And full moons, we do release. So maybe you need to write your letters to the universe, to the moon, to whatever you believe in, and burn it. write what you want to release. Write the person's name. Write anything that you're connected to, any emotions that you want to release, any anxiety or fear of your future, anything. Write it all down and use the power of the moon to get rid of it. Burn it. Release. You're powering this situation. Yeah, look, you're coming out of karmic cycles. So what we put out, we get back. So if I feel like you've been reliving this like cycle over and over again, and it's time now that the universe is saying, no, you've got to learn your lesson this time. You've got to like look back over it and learn what you can from the situation, so then we can move forward. We can bolt the door to it, and it doesn't happen anymore. You don't go back into this situation anymore. Outside influences to that, yeah, root chakra. So you got your root chakra in your psychic tarot as the challenge, you know, like to be grounded. So the outside influences to the karma is it's time to gain stability. It's time to put all this to bed, I wanted to say. Looking endings, well, I think the endings have already happened. So hopes and fears, soul sisters. We want to be happy. We want to bring in people who we feel like a soul family or soul mates, or you know, things like that. People who we know where we belong. I also feel like you need to kind of go and have some fun, you know. But there's people around you that you can rely on. We've got soul family there. So I call it soul sisters because I drew these cards. I didn't know I was designing a deck of cards at the time, so you'll notice that most of they're all feminine. They're all females with black hair. I was just drawing pictures of me, I think. I don't know, you know. But then someone mentioned they thought I was designing a tarot, and I really did. So I published it. So your outcome, I feel it's soul family. You want soul family? Yeah. See, your outcome is freedom. Freedom from these karmic cycles. Free as a bird. You know, you're still gonna have things to deal with. Still, you know, we're still carrying a few of the energy codes, and that's probably why sacral chakra is trying to clear, because you are free now. We just need to get the bolt cutters and cut these shits off your wrists. You're free. Even if you met your soulmate, you still should feel free. You know, not tired, not stuck. You know, it's unconditional. And I feel like you've been living like toxic cycles constantly. So I want to clarify the abandoned and lonely. Abandoned and lonely, the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 to me is always the karmic number anyway. But it's like she's working on herself now. She's working on her own stuff. She's polishing the pentacles, and it's, you know, she's got a book, and you know, she's learning. There's a reason you're feeling abandoned at minute. Sorry, all my cards are turned over. Give me one more on that abandoned and lonely. The Empress. So this could have been a third party. That could be the other woman. It could have been a third party, or you've actually manifested this. You saw the red flags type thing. So yeah, we could go 2 ways with that. I'm not going to bang on about the third party with it being the Empress there unless it comes out again. But yeah, I do feel like karmically there could have been a third party. If not, then you've manifested this change. The cutting of cords. Yeah, the Tower. So there has been a breakup, a big breakup. You might not have expected it, or you kind of probably did expect it, but didn't expect it to happen as it did. Or you know, the Tower is like the divorce, everything falling down around you. You know, it's tough energy, is this? But you are healing. The Mother Nature card. The Hangman in reverse. So it's like recent past, you couldn't see a positive outcome. We were kind of stuck. Maybe your own actual mum were helping you through this with Mother Nature card. And then we've got the 1111 in reverse. So whoever this was, you thought it was your 1111. You thought it was your twin flame. You thought it was your soulmate. You know, forever after, marriage, things like that. And it just didn't work out like that because we've got the 1111. So the letting go card, we've got the Star in reverse. So it's like wishes weren't granted type of thing. And I feel like you need to see Why? Because near future, I feel that your wishes are going to be granted. This person, we're letting go of somewhat false promises and things like that. That's what I'm kind of getting with the star in reverse. You know, it wasn't what it appeared to be. One more on top of the star, please. Magician, yeah. So now we're manifesting. We know what we want. We've seen as worth. You know, we're starting to manifest. Actually, I want one more on top of the manifest. I want one on the Magician. King of Pentacles. So this person could have been an earth sign, or what you're manifesting is stability. You're manifesting like someone you can be stable with. But I do feel like you need to manifest stability within yourself first. So why's the moon here? Why's the moon here as the near future? Well, obviously the moon's in the near future. It's tomorrow. Right, forgot. Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups to me looks like the Soul Sisters card. So we release, but Three of Cups. I'm going third party. I'm sorry. We need to release a hurt that's come from a third party. If it's not the third party, as it happened in the last 3 months, clarify. Five of Wands. Yeah, we don't want Five of Wands in reverse. Sorry, we don't want. It's like an head fuck. This. Five of Wands, Battle of the Minds. That's what we need to release. We need to release all this that we're holding in his head. It needs to go. That's your power. Release it with the moon. Free yourself from it. So the Karma card. Karma has power. Ace of Wands. It's time for transformation now. It's time you've ended a karmic cycle. It's time for you to go and find your passions now. The butterflies there is transformation. So you've been in caterpillar mode, you know, now you've gone into your cocoon or whatever they call it, kind of like hermit mode, and you're going to be transforming. So your power is to end karmic cycles and become, that's you, that's the Ace of Fire. Love it. Outside influences with this root chakra, what's grounding? The Fool. Yeah, so we're not ready for a brand new start in love just yet. I feel like you need to work on you. I feel like there's been a lot of hurt here. The Sun card. I always see August when I look at the Sun card. And a lot of Leos would be born in August. My sister is Leo. My sister's born in August. But the Sun card, so it's like you need to be happy first. It's a happiness card. You need to be happy before you can make any fresh new starts, especially if it's regarding love. You need to love yourself. A lot of self-love in this. The Soul Sisters card. So the Soul Sisters card is celebrations. If you look at the card, I love this deck. It's the Witch's Tarot. My mum bought it me recently. So there's 8 empty cups there. 8 number of karma. That's what I say. She's pouring. She's pouring a glass of wine into it now, you know, celebrating. Yes, I've ended my karma. I've ended any karmic cycles I've been reliving, any, generational karma, ancestral karma, whatever. So we can get rid of that. That's the whole. And freedom. Freedom. Clarify the freedom for me. Freedom. What does the freedom carry? Yes, freedom carries stability. Freedom carries, the total stability, 10 of Pentacles, the happy home, the happy couple. You know, it could even mean babies, and, it's the whole family dynamic. It's the loyalty. The dog stands there as loyalty. Fresh starts and new beginnings. We've got his guards, and the baby can mean a baby, or it can actually mean a new beginning, new start, ending cycles, new beginnings. I'm absolutely loving it. One more on top of that, King of Cups. So you could actually be bringing in a water sign, or you are on top of your emotions, even though you're a fire sign. The King of Cups is emotionally stable. He's balanced in his emotions. I like it. It's definitely, there's a need to focus on you right now and nobody else. I do feel like some of my Leos have been really hurt in the last few months. All about self-love. You've ended a karmic cycle and you're going through it now, and you're going to come out on the other side and you're going to realise exactly why it happened, what you've learned from this process. Okay, I hope that helps someone. Thank you. Bye.